So this is how I spend my days. So you might ask, well, why doesn't this guy just go buy a general aviation airplane? Well, I've done that. I've had the pleasure and privilege of owning some general aviation airplanes, and they're okay, they're fun, they're expensive. She wants to fly, but she ain't flying with me. This old bugger is just too old for the motor. But without flying at the airline to help me maintain my proficiency, there's just really no way to justify the amount of flying that I would need to do simply for the sake of staying current in the type of airplane that I would like to have or that I had previously owned. So control is pretty easy. It lifts me off the ground a little bit. Let's see if I can put it down right here. So that's it. The beauty of powered paragliding is the entry fee is very reasonable to do the kind of flying that's so much fun. One of the things that prevented so many people from flying is the cost of it. This is reasonable. On an ongoing basis, the hourly operating costs of these paraglider motors is a gallon of fuel an hour. Maybe less than that if you catch a few thermals. Flying for an airline robs you of the ability to do fun flying. It's a mixed blessing. You're getting to fly, but the quality control mechanisms that are in place to ensure that the traveling public gets what they're paying for, which is safe air transportation from point A to point B, precludes an awful lot of recreational pursuit through the job. You just can't do it, and the powered paraglider enables you to do nothing but that. In the palm of your hand is that throttle that you determine how fast you're going, and your rate of acceleration, your rate of climb, and your sightseeing capabilities. Go over, look at this field or this tree or that cow, fly past the things that you're so familiar with in your hometown and see them from the air. My primary approach to learning how to do this powered paragliding is going to be through a looking glass of a career of safety. Oddly enough, craziest decision that I have come to is I'm not going to be purchasing a bulk training package. There's some really good people out there that I've met offering training packages. They're so busy. If I wait I may be waiting 18 or 19 months to even start. There's also some people that I would rather not purchase the training from. They're pretty prominent figures on the internet, certainly on YouTube. I think my plan is to learn kiting as accurately as I can, as good as I can. I've already purchased equipment. It's being shipped to me as we speak. And if the night's right or the morning is right, and I'm 100% convinced in my capabilities to control the paraglider exactly where I want it to go, when I want it to go there, I'll be making my first flight completely unsupervised without an instructor yelling in my headset to add more power or pull more brakes. And you might say, oh, a typical airline pilot thinks he knows everything. We've seen these guys enter general aviation. They come out here and they can't fly. No, I want to approach this from a vantage point of safety. And I may be buying some safety. In fact, the gentleman that helped me acquire the equipment, he has made it very apparent that he's available, but he didn't push a package training deal on me, and he didn't tell me that he wouldn't sell me equipment unless I bought training from him. Those are broken business models, and it's partly what leads to the fact that some of these PPG schools are selling tons of training and tons of equipment, and they have a backlog you can't get in. And some of them aren't selling a single thing. They have outdated, superseded equipment. They have way heavier engine and motor packages than I'm willing to try, and in many cases their training isn't all that great. I've seen some of the results of some of their training online, and I'm fearful for some of those people out there flying around and making the videos that they are. I know it's just a paraglider, but the Federal Aviation Administration has given us a lot of tools to make safe decisions when it comes to aviation and aviating. And I recently made a post on another fellow's website that had done something extremely unsafe in his paraglider. Just coming from a aviation background, I can't believe anybody would intentionally make the decision that he did. There was no decision-making criteria applied. The situation that he put himself in on several occasions and videotaped, just totally unnecessary. So Come on and join me. Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. A little bit of a learning curve, but with the ocean here, and steady winds without any buildings or obstructions, it's pretty easy. Make safe decisions. I'm going to make safe decisions, aren't I? Bella likes paragliding. Bella likes the thought of me paragliding, but she has her concerns about me making safe decisions.